am 57 years old, and I started this thing when I was 30, so many time ago. And my first connection was, as usually happened, with my family. My brother was a musician, Baroque musician, and when I was young, I started working with him. So I thought, sure, that's normal. And little by little, some artists came out, and I went into the jazz music, which was my world since the last 20 years. And finally, after 20 years working in the music business internationally, I arrived into this world music thing. It is one more step regarding my career. I was always focused on jazz music, but I cannot think a professional moment in my life which is not related to music. So, now, when you work with amazing musicians that really play, you say, well, I prefer to listen, prefer to make things happening instead of making people listen to me. That's not worth it. It doesn't work. WOMAD Chile started as a crazy idea. I mean, I was in touch with the WOMAD concept since several years when I worked in jazz music, because one of the persons who organized WOMAD Italy, WOMAD Sicily, in the down south of Italy, we were friends. We worked together, but I never thought about WOMAD anywhere because he was just my client, my friend and client. When I came here in Chile, we started a company with my partner, with my current partner, and suddenly he said, why we don't do a WOMAD in Chile? I said, you're crazy, yeah? But yeah, this idea started. And once I was looking TV and I took my phone, I started looking at the phones and I called my old friend in Italy that I didn't listen to him since 50 years. And it was the right number. Hello, oh ciao, come va? And I say to him, listen, Fabio, I would like to make a WOMAD in Chile. What do we do? Okay, nice. I introduce you to Peter. So, and that's everything started. Yes, WOMAD started here. Santiago is organized in 21 different neighborhoods, big neighborhoods, independent neighborhoods. Each neighborhood has a mayor, a council, a budget, is politically independent. We started in the Recoleta neighborhood, which is so in some way it's also a social emergency neighborhood. It's not a rich, fancy thing. And we started here with our mayor, Daniel Jade, which is the only reason that this thing happens. Otherwise, this wouldn't happen. So always here, and we will stay here always. It's not a real franchising, okay? Because there's not an office, WOMAD office, where you buy the license. You have to get connected with the WOMAD International through specific persons. Usually, there is someone that introduces you to the organization. We have been introduced by Fabio, and Fabio has been introduced by other one, and we introduced Mexico in next October. They are going to do a new WOMAD, and we introduced them to, so it's a kind of family that's every year is growing up. But in this moment it's interesting because the family is growing up. I mean, years ago they were not that much interested into make this thing wider. But since last years, they are WOMAD International, based in UK. They are more interested into, having more. And we were right in the middle. And yeah, that's the idea to be presented by someone. We are 8 festivals, or 7 or 8 festivals. If we count Mexico, there is some new ones coming out. Every year there is someone. Every 2 years there is a new WOMAD festival. A musical director or director of the festival. We have a network, and in some way we are always promoting or presenting or directing something. So in this moment, part of my job time in my life is still on jazz music. Okay, I have some exclusive artists for worldwide exclusive artists, and I work with him. I make tours, everything. And the rest of the year it's more or less WOMAD thing. We close WOMAD in 3 days. Then there is all the accounting to do, which is 1 more month. We arrive May or June, and June, July, it's already the time to start what new thing, you know. We have to start thinking on artists. So it's not a year, a job for the whole year, but it takes pretty much time to organize. The world is plenty of available musicians on the place, and many times a video is just a video. And sometimes it happens that a very bad video can kill a band. Then after that, on stage, it's amazing. You know? So we travel a lot. We go to the markets, and to the festival. We are always invited here and there, and we invite people too. It's a network. It's a network. It is not that much people inside this close network, but it's a bunch of festivals and people and operators and directors that we knew each other. So we go there, they come here. It's very important to visit, to see, to listen. That's the whole. We have this thing, which is our kind of main project. We have a possibility of making another festival in Europe, and we have a couple of more things happening here in Chile. We are directing a small theater, and we would like to invite musicians and to play musicians from far away, from Slovakia, from wherever. So part of the time is to make possible that someone that is comes from far away make possible that this guy plays in this theater, which is not easy. Costs, fees, and travels, and flights, and everything. So we're always looking for help, always looking for ministers and cultural advisors, whatever.